Oscar nomination. So it could have gone an entirely, you know, you never know. It could have gone, my whole career could have gone an entirely different way.
That's real. And when that is happening, I was lucky enough to have people.
I was in so much pain. I really didn't want to face the world. I thought this is the failure of my life.
Don't just aspire to make a living. Aspire to make a difference.
So while you may think that getting the Academy Award is the ultimate goal of every actor in Hollywood, it looks like the most coveted award in the movie industry comes with a hefty prize. And as the movie legend Denzel Washington recently said, the road that Black actors are required to take to win, their Oscars is too dangerous, not worth it. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Celeb Live Channel. Despite his multiple nominations, actor Denzel Washington had a chance to hold the prestigious award only twice in his life. And as a movie legend is now saying, since his days, the narrative has changed a lot, and being recognized by the committee is more like a curse than a dream.
The first 2 or 3 or 4 films you do in this business will dictate how you're perceived.
The actor believes that Oscar has lost its significance long time ago, and now it brings mire trouble to the Black actors than better roles and higher payment. As Denzel is convinced, Hollywood award shows have turned into never-ending parade of elites puppets, and in order to lay your hands on the prize, Black actors should be ready to betray his principles and sacrifice his soul until the end, otherwise they may be thrown under the bus by those who hold power in Tinseltown. So he warns artists about the potential pitfalls of making it big.
Don't get it twisted, it's just a movie. It ain't that big a deal.
Just to prove his point, Denzel named a few artists who are affected by this, and guys, it seems like we can talk about the real Academy Award curse here. Because you may notice a lot of shady things when it comes to Black artists winning the Academy Awards. Just take the whole story with Jamie Foxx, for example. It's been long speculated that Jamie sold his soul to the industry elites in exchange for making it big. Jamie Foxx, who's turning 56 later this year, is one of the most recognizable talents in Tinseltown. The pinnacle of his acting career that made Jamie finally appear on the stage holding the covered Academy Award was the 2004 biographical drama Ray. The performance of the actor was so outstanding that he was chosen by the Academy to receive the most covered award for all actors alive, leaving other giants like Leonardo DiCaprio, Clint Eastwood, and Johnny Depp bite their nails from desperation.
And the Oscar goes to Jamie Foxx and Ray.
Apparently, as Denzel Washington believes, the actor got help from the industry elites in exchange for certain favors. And you guys probably know the names of Jamie's industry friends, and let me remind you guys, there are mostly shady and controversial figures that hang out with the actor. And here's more to tell. The real rise to Jamie's success has started when he got a call from none other but Oprah Winfrey.
Then I get a call from somebody. Hi, Jamie Foxx. This is Oprah. I'm like, who?
As Jamie himself recalled, he never expected to hear the TV icon's voice when he picked up the phone, and that she came with quite a lucrative proposition concerning his future. As Jamie himself recalled, Oprah said to him, "You're blowing it, Jamie Foxx. All of this gallivanting, all this kind of stuff, it's not what you want to do. So I want to take you somewhere to make you understand the significance of what you're doing." In the end, Winfrey took the actor and singer to the home of a well-known producer in Hollywood, Quincy Jones, and the rest is history. However, as you know, in the end, Jamie Foxx realized what a horrible mess he had been dragged in, and after trying to expose some of the industry elites, and he was severely punished for that.
I went to hell and back, and my road to recovery had some potholes as well.
Jamie's story is not the only case in the history of Hollywood when elites were punishing their darlings. As Denzel Washington is now saying, humans' life means nothing to these shady figures, and they are ready to ruin everyone who is out of their control. Well, if you remember actor Cuba Gooding, who won an Academy Award in 1997 for his portrayal of a brash football player in Jerry Maguire, experienced the career downfall right after winning the Academy Award. And it seems like Cuba is blaming the industry for ruining his chances to success further in Hollywood. And after winning his award, he realized what a vile community he had been dragged into.
You said this climate. So you have to be more aware. You have to be more cognizant of not only what you say, you do, and your actions.
But you see what happens when you dare to oppose the powerful. Well, in case of Cuba, more than 30 women come forward to accuse him of inappropriate behavior and unwanted touching. These accusations ranged from unwanted kissing to forcible touching. As more victims came forward, they claimed that the actor was touching and grabbing their intimate parts without their consent. And as it was later revealed by the actor, something felt wrong about the whole thing.
But it is one of those moments where I look back and I say, how did you find yourself in this scenario, in this situation.
So it seems like the actor became another victim of the elites, and these accusations eventually led to his arrest. As the actor said, the whole thing was fabricated against him. After his arrest, he stated that the truth was on his side. I trust the system and the process. There's a tape that shows what really happened. That's the most important thing. However, advised to admit some of his fault, the actor eventually pleaded guilty and insisted that his touching was nothing more than being extremely friendly, and these women simply misunderstood his true intentions.
The world knows I pled guilty for the count of forcible touching, kissed a waitress.
Well, another victim of the Academy Award and the consequences coming with winning the Oscar, if you ask Denzel Washington, it seems like elites closely watch all Black artists, and they are mercilessly ruin everyone who dares to rebel against the system. Now, many fans are saying Denzel's idea of these incidents being a pattern looks quite credible. As one user wrote, Denzel has a type of confidence that can only come from a lifetime of being fair and principled, genuine and generous. And another user added, Denzel has always spoken the truth and remained faithful to his beliefs. The messed up thing is that this has been going on for so long that the ones controlling things don't care at this point because they know nothing is going to change or happen to them. It's only getting worse. However, the actor doesn't stop with only these stories, and it looks like even more celebs were affected by the Oscars curse. One of the brightest examples is the legendary Monique, who has been blackballed by the industry right after getting her Oscar.
So what I was not going to do was make Hollywood the priority. I've already done the movie.
As Monique stated, some powerful figures began blackmailing her and she had no choice but to push back. I said no to some very powerful people. I said no to Oprah Winfrey. I said no to Tyler Perry. I said no to Lee Daniels, and I said no to Lionsgate. After refusing to dance to the Hollywood tune, Monique found herself in quite a precarious situation, and for decades, studios and directors refused to cast her because she was labeled as stubborn and difficult to work with.
Now here comes, she's difficult to work with. Her and her husband, they are difficult. They are these difficult people.
But, you know, all these examples above were just the peak of an iceberg, and it's getting more and more sinister once you learn the tragic fate of another Academy Award winner and one of the greatest singers of all time, Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston was just 48 years old when she passed away at a Beverly Hills hotel in February 2012, the day before the Grammy Awards. Her tragic demise sent shockwaves through the music community and around the world. The singer accidentally drowned in a hotel room, and it has been speculated ever since that there's more to this story, especially since Whitney Houston was talking about impossible demands of the industry.
That's a very fine line, you know. I love what I do. I love making music. I love that the people love what I do.
Houston's demise was ruled as an accidental drowning with contributing factors of heart disease and the use of prohibited substances. But as many insiders close to the late singer say, the pressure of the industry pushed her to these extremes. As one person claimed, there was something very disturbed about her because she was never comfortable in her own skin. Well, fame and even the Academy Award for the outstanding performance came at a huge cost for Houston. And now, as Denzel Washington is saying, the rules and terms for Black actors have become even bigger than before, so it's better to avoid working with the elites at all, no matter what sweet promises they make.
But I'm not going to sit or stand on any pedestal and tell you about what I had in mind for you or your soul.
As many fans are saying that playing the industry games is damaging not only for a career and reputation, but also for life and health. And it's been clear for decades that something shady and sinister is going on. As one user wrote, this is what happens when you join a culture. And another user added, they are to blame as well. Not only do they work with those evil folks, but they won't name names so they can be removed and charged. How many children have been destroyed because of all of them? Well, as Denzel is now saying, the industry has rotten to its core, and it's Black actors who suffer the most. And what do you think about this, guys? Does Denzel know more about the shady businesses behind the closed doors? And will more actors listen to this legend before agreeing to anything? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm eager to know what you're thinking. And in the meantime, check my other videos about the sinister side of Tinseltown. Well, that's all for today. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.